Hey everyone, welcome to my apartment, or at least a different part of it. Here's more of my apartment. There's my bookshelf where I normally review my movies. My TV, got an episode of The Simpsons on now. There it is, my Pulp Fiction poster and some mosaics a good friend of mine made. So today we're doing something a little different. Instead of reviewing just one movie, we're going to take a look at all of the Blair Witch movies. The first film in the series was 1999's The Blair Witch Project, and to put it simply, the film was a massive success. This ultra-low-budget movie was a huge success at the box office and critical darling, riding a massive train of hype from its somewhat revolutionary online-centric marketing. The now classic found-footage horror movie centered around 3 students exploring the Maryland woods in search of the fabled Blair Witch, only to encounter seemingly supernatural threats preying on their lives and sanity. It utilized guerrilla filmmaking tactics, complete with consumer cameras, grainy footage, raw audio, and copious shaky cam to sell the down-to-earth and realistic vibe. Its internet-based marketing strategy turned out to be its greatest asset. While the internet was by no means new in 1999, studios hadn't quite figured out the best way to use it to its advantage, so in came the Blair Witch Project to change all that. By creating a website depicting the film's events as a true unsolved mystery case, complete with a lore and backstory regarding the Blair Witch, missing persons reports, and convincing photos, viewers' interest suddenly peaked. Many flocked to the theaters believing the footage to be completely real, and even those who knew it was fictionalized, well, it was just too damn intriguing to pass up. No questions about it, this was a brilliant and incredibly clever way to market a film. Is it wrong to admit I think the movie is kind of overrated? While that's not really a common held opinion, I kinda get the feeling that I'm not alone in saying it. I don't doubt the movie has fans, but I talk to more and more people who seem to agree with me that the movie, while somewhat novel at the time, doesn't hold up particularly well. Now don't misunderstand, I don't think The Blair Witch is a bad movie. I just think it sits somewhere between average and decent. While it wasn't the first found footage or mockumentary horror movie, it was still an interesting and somewhat unique idea. It had some genuinely creepy and, dare I say, even iconic scenes, not to mention an admittedly killer ending. I also dug how it's left ambiguous just how much of the film's events are actually supernatural and what's just in their heads. But the film often lulls, the acting is frequently amateurish, a good chunk of the movie is just people screaming at each other.
You can't laugh in the creek either.
Help! Please help us! And, well, since it did end up inspiring a truckload of lesser found-footage horror movies the last 17 years, yeah, I just don't think it quite lives up to its reputation. Okay guys, but I have some proof that there is definitely something kind of weird going on around here. See, after I finished watching the first movie again, take a look at what happened. See, right here. Those books right there, they just stack themselves. And look, another few right there. And yeah, right there. One more. Just, yeah, these 3 stacks of books. Now obviously, this is definitely a sign that there is something weird going around here, or something weird going on around here, because no human being would ever stack books like this. And now in 2016, the state of Hollywood being what it is, Blair Witch caught the eyes of producers looking to score some of those alluring nostalgia bucks. As a result, we got a belated sequel this year called Blair Witch. In short, if I'm being honest, the movie was a letdown, and this is coming from someone who's always been pretty lukewarm regarding the original. The new Blair Witch isn't terrible, and I guess I shouldn't have expected too much from a belated sequel looking to score a quick buck, but most of it just doesn't work. The story this time involves the brother of Heather Donahue, from the original film, recruiting a group of people to once again go into those creepy woods in the hopes of finding out what really happened to his sister. Of course, you can probably already predict how that's gonna go.
This looks familiar. We've been walking in a circle.
No way!
Blair Witch is essentially just a bigger budget remake of the original, the main gimmick this time being that the hikers in question have an array of new toys at their disposal, including drones, GPS, ear cams, and more. I'll give the film credit here. The fact that the characters are wearing ear cams does help sell the found footage element. It's always been distracting to me in these movies when characters continue to film something when any sane person would have either put down the camera or lost it. Unfortunately, little in the movie works. The actors, nothing special. Suspense, only occasional. The sound, kind of terrible. It's full of really jarring scene transitions that quickly get annoying. I will say there are some genuinely creepy moments, and the movie does manage to pick up some steam in the last 30 minutes. Its cardinal sin, however, is that while the first movie kept the supernatural elements ambiguous, this one pretty much makes it clear that what's happening is definitely supernatural. That's not to say some of those said scenes or moments aren't creepy or even genuinely scary, but it just feels less creative and like a huge step backwards. In short, like I said, the movie isn't terrible, but I can't in good consciousness give it a recommendation. So just walking home from the theater, tried to go see Blair Witch, the new one, another time, but theater has some kind of rule against, just cameras in movie theaters, so who knows. Shit, you guys, this is my apartment. Just got a bad feeling there's something weird going on in there. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna go check it out. I don't know. Alright. Oh shit. Oh shit. Guys, that wasn't on before I got here. Crap. That's not good. That can't be good. Alright. Oh, crap. Here. I don't know what it means. You guys, I just discovered something that I had completely forgotten about. Pretty sure I repressed it. Oh crap. Right here. It's a little out of focus here. Let me try to fix that. Yeah, I completely forgot about this one. There was already a sequel made to Blair Witch back in 2000. Yeah, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2. I've actually never seen it before, but I've heard it's awful. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna give it a try. I'll watch it and I'll report back to you in just a minute. You guys, I just finished watching the movie. It's so bad. I'm not terrified because the movie was scary. I'm terrified because the movie is so awful. I've never seen a movie this bad. Well, at least not many. I don't even really care much for the series in general. I'm legitimately shocked just at how bad that movie was. So awful. Nothing made sense in it. It's I've seen lazy movies before, but that was maybe the laziest movie I've ever seen. Nothing worked at all. The actors, the direction, the script, it was all a complete and utter failure. It may be the worst horror sequel I've ever seen, and I'm not coming at this who's someone who was disappointed because they liked the first one too much. No, it's really that bad. Seriously, Book of Shadows, Blair Witch 2 is a disaster. I won't try to explain the plot because it barely has one. It looks like it was written on the go. The editing is an amateur hack job. The acting is middle school play bad. The characters are basically 3 generic white people, 90s teen witch, and the South Park goth chick. It's just such a horribly made movie that its only purpose is to serve as a blueprint for how not to make a movie. Seriously, stay far, far away from it. Okay, just gonna, I'm just gonna be careful, I don't know, something weird's gonna happen. And, oh shit, you guys, the movie's starting again. I can't watch again. You know what I'm gonna do? Shit, what am I gonna do? Okay, right here. I'm just gonna, my computer. I'm just gonna stand in this corner right here. As long as I don't watch, I think I'll be okay. Yeah, it's hard. That music, it's okay. I guess if I just take one peek, I'll be okay. Yeah, here, just moving. Okay. There, oh!